Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, our friendly helper ghost has been murdered, or at least just taken away, by ghost dogs. What will you do now? Do you want to help her as she asked? Or would you rather just escape the house by turning to page? Okay, let's just do what she said. I mean, the door's locked anyways. I tried leaving and you got electrocuted, so there's only one way to end this. You consider your best plan as you walk down the passageway. You turn right and along the landing, and two doors are on your left. The first has Azazel written on the name plaque, and the second Mephisto. Do you want to try either of these rooms? If so, you may enter the Azazel room, which we already tried. Or you can enter the Mephisto room, otherwise you pass both these rooms and walk to where the landing turns right. Let's stumble into Mephisto. The handle turns and the door opens a little, but it is caught on something and will not open further. Do you wish to try to force the door? Let's. You heave the door with your shoulder. The wood creaks and it opens a little further, enough to let you into the room. It is small and bare, and a cold, damp wind swirls through it, billowing the curtains. The window pane is smashed, and the floor beneath the window is sodden from the rain. You look around, but there's nothing unusual in the room, apart from a frayed length of knotted rope. You take this with you and leave. As you pull the door to you, you find a piece of glass wedged underneath it, which is making it stick. You turn out of the room and continue along the pathway. So what do we have? Rope. We have rope. Awesome. You walk up to the two doors in the corner of the balcony. The one on your left is named Baltheus, and the other in front of you has no name. If you wish to enter the Baltheus room, if you will rather go through the other door, you choose to ignore these doors and continue around. Let's try the nameless room. The door opens in a narrow passageway which onto the window. There's a door halfway along the left side, and a sign on the door identifies it as the Diabolus room. If you wish to go to that door, the Diabolus room, on page 13, I see what you did there. If you wish to investigate the window instead, if you're not keen on either, would you prefer to go back through the door? Let's try the Diabolus room, shall we? You step into the room and close the door behind you. The room is empty, and you heave a sigh of relief. Falling back against the door, you catch your breath. Will you rest in the room? Sure. You sit on the bed trying to work out how on earth you can escape this place. The room you are in now seems safe enough, and the rest refreshes you. Okay. Increasing your stamina by 2 points. But a few moments later, the wind whistling through the curtains attracts your attention. You glance over the window. Oh shit, I forgot what this... Okay, cool. Spooky. A soft voice is calling your name. You leap back against the wall, while across the room a strange shape is forming. A human figure is passing through the very wall itself and entering the room. At least the figure is almost human, but its head is missing. As it materializes before you, the voice becomes clearer. It comes from a head that is carried not on the apparition's shoulders, but in the hand which hangs down at the side. The sight is horrible and ghastly, blood dripping on the carpet from the severed head. You gain 2 fear points. We're at 3. Will you stay to hear what the ghost has to say? Or will you run from the room? Let's talk to this one too, shall we? The dismembered head speaks. Prepare yourself for death, miserable mortal, it gloats. For the evil there is in this place cannot be escaped. The house of Drummer has drawn you here for one purpose. Before the night is out, you will join me and my companions in another world. Our fate will be yours. You will forever haunt the place that has caused your death. With these words, the mocking laughter fills the room. The apparition turns back through the wall. As it does, the laughter fades, but the fright gives you 2 fear points. Oh shit. We just got like 4 fear out of this just one thing. Cool. You leave the Dabble's room and are standing once more at the narrow corridor. Do you wish to turn left to investigate the window? Yes. Curtains are drawn across the room, and you approach cautiously. You gingerly pat the folds of the curtain and are relieved to find nothing there. Although they seem to be safe, you are still on your guard as you draw them apart. As you do, a thunderclap booms outside, making you jump. But you are safe. A perfectly ordinary window is uncovered. However, the heavy iron bars on the outside are a little worrying. Through the window you can see nothing but the rain running down the pane of the glass. But curiously, the rain is avoiding one area. Could it be that wind is blowing the rain away from this one corner? You bend down to take a closer look. Written in the condensation which has formed on the glass is a message. You read the words, Mordana is Abaddon. You repeat this message to yourself and then rub it off the window in case anyone else should see it. The message may be useful to you, and you will realize what it is. Now you must go back to the landing and turn left. Mordana is Abaddon. A short distance further on, you come to the top main staircase, which leads downwards. Immediately opposite the staircase is an unmarked door. So now we have a big decision to make. Basement, another unmarked door, or keep going. Well, fuck it, let's go down. You walk down the stairs cautiously, looking in every direction. There is no one about. The hallway below you may choose to try the door on the left, or you may choose the door on the right. Alternatively, you can walk to the front door and open it. Let's try the front. Ooh. You grip the handle, turn it, and slowly pull the door open. The noise of the storm raging outside becomes louder. You start to walk through the doorway, but stop and gasp, your eyes frozen wide open. Standing in the doorway before you is a hooded figure, but its face is not human. Instead, the head is that of a goat, and its mouth is red with blood, which is dripping to the ground. Its dead eyes stare vacantly upwards. The sight is terrifying, and you gain 3 fear points. Aw shit, one more of these and we're toast. Well, now, 2 more of these. You slam the door in its face and turn around. Where will you run? Creepy goat man. Let's try the right. No, let's try the left. Well, the right was the left before, so. The door opens into a large but cozy drawing room. The dying embers of a warm fire burn in the hearth. Comfortable chairs are arranged around the fireplace. 2 glasses and decanters stand on a glass top table between 2 chairs. There are plants in tall stands on either side of the windows, and there's another door to the one you came in. Do you wish to explore the room, or will you leave through the other door? Alternatively, you can have a little tipple from the decanter. Let's explore the room actually. Will you start by looking through the ornaments on the corner, or examine the fire in the mantelpiece? Fire. A fine carriage clock sits at the center of an elaborately carved wooden mantelpiece. A number of letters are jammed in behind the clock, and you reach for them. As you do so, your sleeve catches one of the carved images in the woodwork, and it moves. You lean forward to examine it. It is a small carved demonic face which can be moved sideways. Do you wish to see what lies beyond the wooden face, or read through the letters? Let's see what's behind the wooden face. Spooky. A little carving moves to reveal a button set in the mantelpiece behind it. You consider whether or not to press the button. As you are in deep thought, you do not notice what is happening to the fire. In the grate, the fire has come back to life. Strong flames are flickering the chimney, and considerable heat is being given off. You feel the heat and step backwards. As you do, 2 small figures leap from the fire and face you. These fire sprites are small. They come up to your knees. but their flaming bodies burn with the vigor of the fire from which they arose. They hover in the air just above the carpet, as if they touch anything, if they touch anything, it bursts into flames. Do you wish to fight these creatures, or will you try another approach? Let's see if they want to chat. How will you hold off these advancing creatures? Will you pick up a brandy canter, or will you slowly backwards towards the window? Brandy will probably make them burn. Slowly move backwards towards the window. The fire sprites follow you as you back towards the window, pretending to be terrified. You make for one of the plant pot stands, attempting to hide behind it. But when the sprites are near enough, you strike, grabbing the large plant pot on top of the stand. You hurl the contents over the little creatures. The soil covers them and douses their flames. In an instant, they have disappeared. Nice. You step back to the fireplace and examine the secret button again. Well, let's press it. You press the button and hear a small click. Then you hear another sound, and you swing around to face the corner shelf. Beside the shelf, a sliding panel is opened in the wall. You walk over to investigate and bend down to look at the opening. Too late, you realize the panel has revealed not a tunnel at all, but a false opening. The wall behind is solid, but it serves its purpose. You have been lured into a trap. You are standing on a trap door which opens beneath you, and you fall downwards. Well, shit. Down you fall for several meters until you finally land in a heap of something soft. Add 1 fear point for the fright. Now test your luck. You are lucky. Excelente. You are unhurt. You pick yourself up. Actually, how much fear do we have? 9. Oof. You pick yourself up and verify there is no serious damage. You have landed on a mound of earth and hay. You realize that you're in a cellar underneath the house. The room is fairly small, with one door. Outside you can hear a shuffling noise coming closer. Will you spring behind the door to surprise whoever is approaching? Or will you quickly search the room for a weapon in case you need to defend yourself? You grope around in the blackness and find nothing. Test your luck. Sadly, your luck has run out. You feel around the floor, but come across only earth and straw. A shuffling at the door reminds you of the visitor approaching. You step in the corner of the room and wait. The door opens slowly and a small, stocky man enters. His face is dampy and dirty, and he appears to be bent double. He squints into the room. Will you step forward and greet the man? Or will you leap across and attack? Let's do the stupid thing. You cough lightly and step forward. The man turns towards you and jumps back, startled. You apologize for frightening him and explain your situation. He eyes you suspiciously and comes down saying, "Of course I'll help you, or, follow me." As he turns and walks through the door, you can see that he is not bent over double. He has a hunchback. You follow him to the room. As you leave the room, the hunchback limps along, muttering to himself, "I wish the master's friends would not just drop in on me like that. He mumbles, giving me such a fright and all, especially on a night like tonight." He leads you along until he reaches a door to the left. Keep on going until you reach the staircase, then go up into the house. I've got work to do down here. Do you recognize the hunchback? Have you met him before? If you do not, you may follow his instructions by turning out. Or you can wait until he's gone and explore the cellar. Let's explore the cellar. Exploring the area, you find nothing particularly useful. You see a wooden door to the left of the passageway which you may try. Or you could walk a little further and try another door in the right-hand wall. If you prefer to ignore the doors and continue the passageway. Let's try the right. Ooh, prisoners. This room seems to be a dungeon of some sort, for along one wall are 4 cells with heavy iron bars locking their occupants in. No one seems to be on your side of the bars, so you walk in to have a look. A twig cracks as he steps forward, and immediately 3 bodies spring to life in 3 of the cells. They are ragged, odd, clothes in tatters, hair disheveled and grubby. They all reach forward through the bars and plead with you to release them. Each one has been captured by the Earl of Drummer's servants and imprisoned to await some horrendous fate. Nearest to you is a pretty young lady. Her face fair and fair hair are dirty, and she is in tears. She desperately wants to be released. In the second cell is a tall man with strong features. He has accepted that he is about to die, and bravely asks you to kill him now, to deprive the evil Earl his pleasure. In the third cell is a balding man in a grey gown who says nothing. Do you wish to try and help these prisoners? You may talk to one of them if you wish. Well, see, so the interesting thing about these choose your own adventure books, you only get to do one option, even though there's 3 people. Tall man or the silent man? Let's try and talk to the silent man. You step up to the balding man's cell. Do not waste your time in here, he says, for you cannot help us. Our only hope is that you can destroy the evil in the house before it destroys us, but that is unlikely, because you would have to destroy the master first. He may only be killed with the crisp knife, and the battle may only take place in the Red Room, to symbolize a battle taking place in hell itself. The dining room upstairs has red walls, but it is always locked, and the key is hidden beneath the mirror. When ceremonies are taking place, if you can find the crisp knife and the key, then you may save the world from the devilry that is brewing within these walls. But as for us, we will all be dead before the night is through. Don't waste your time with us. You listen to his advice and consider whether you ought to immediately leave, or perhaps you should talk to one of the others. You step over the next cell. The sound of footsteps outside the door makes you turn quickly. 4 men, oh shit, dressed in white gowns and wearing goats' heads appear on the door. I told you, says one. I knew I could hear something. Looks like someone wants to free our prisoners. Come on, brothers. They rush forward you. They rush towards you, and you must battle with their leader. Oh shit, fuck. I have no weapons, still unarmed. I do have a rope. Alright. You must fight. Motherfucker. God. Oh, about fucking time. This is not gonna end well. Damn it. Oof, both miss. Come on. This is not gonna... this is not gonna end well. Also, I find it weird that you always take 2 damage regardless of anything. But... you're overcome by your enemies. Ouch. You have died, meaning your grisly end in the house of hell. The end. Wow. That's what happens when you try to be a hero. Alright, thank you for watching. This is Gurnaven, signing out. Bye-bye.